difficult season openers that he's had on his schedule since he's been here in Columbia.
It's been a unique challenge for them to prepare for Murray State for sure. I mean, Murray State has a brand new coaching staff and around 60 new players on the roster. Eli Drinkwitz was telling us this week they've even been watching huddle tape on some guys just to get an idea of what they bring to the table. All those new pieces to the puzzle have made it challenging for Mizzou to determine what the Racers could schematically throw at them here tonight in front of a sold-out Faurot Field.
You can watch their schemes from last year to try to see what their players are, but they're not going to be running the exact same stuff. So trying to figure out what your matchups are is almost impossible. So again, it comes down to us executing our plan, our schemes at a really high level, and you know, playing with great effort.
Now, I will say Mizzou is expected to dominate Murray State here tonight, but, you know, it's because of the continuity. It's because of all the offensive firepower and all of the veteran experience they've brought on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, I'd say it's interesting because when you think of really any playmaker on this team, a lot of these guys are from right here in the Show Me State. So many of these playmakers, in fact, 45 guys on the roster, Kyle, are from the state of Missouri, and dating two guys who've made a pretty special impact on this program. That is QB1 Brady Cook, and a certain playmaker I'd say he's pretty fond of.
123 miles from Faurot Field. Roughly puts you in the heart of downtown St. Louis. But another 1, 2, and 3 is the heart of Columbia. Call it fate or even numerology.
He's a playmaker, ball hawk, you know, he can do everything.
Sometimes the numbers speak louder than the words. 1,212 receiving yards for Tiger Star Luther Burden last season. Where have we seen that number before? More than 3,300 yards in 2023 for QB1 Brady Cook. Threes, huh?
I've been knew he had it in him since, you know, I've been here. I've been saw the dog in him.
Cook and Burden's stats are intertwined.
Cook's going to throw the deep ball, and Burden's past the deep.
But so are their roots. The two St. Louis kids will take the field together for the last time in 2024.
Me and Luther don't even need to say it to each other. We know the impact we're making on St. Louis and the fan base and recruiting and the future Mizzou teams to come.
Nearly 3 years ago, one commitment made all the difference.
I chose Mizzou because I want to be home. I want to bring a national championship home to my state. That was my goal coming here, you know, to change the program, and I'm still trying to do that.
Luther Burden was a 5-star recruit, the #1 receiver in the class. He could have gone anywhere.
He's really Mizzou-centered as far as our team.
But decided to stay home.
His decision to come to the University of Missouri made it okay for all these other great recruits to do it too.
It shocked the world that he wanted to stay home, but everybody thought he was a fool for it, but like, now look at him.
Nowadays, Lou to the ZOU feels like a given, as there are 16 players in the St. Louis area on the roster for this upcoming season.
I love the brotherhood from the St. Louis guys. It's just very close, you know. Us St. Louis guys, we play ball with each other from all over. Even the Missouri guys, like, it's just one connected team.
Some guys chose to come to Columbia right out of high school.
It's just a home feeling. I'm just a real family-oriented guy, and it just didn't feel the same nowhere else.
Others hit the transfer portal later to play for their hometown team.
Watching them while I was at another program, I could just see it. Like, they got a lot of momentum. Coach Drink, he got a lot of good things coming. He on the right track, and I just wanted to be a part of it.
But the important thing here is playing at home is becoming a popular decision in Missouri.
It just kind of feels like it is what it is. Like, there's just always going to be St. Louis guys now. You know, it feels like it's just an extension of our family, extension of our home.
As head coach Eli Drinkwitz enters his 5th season in Columbia, his recruiting success in STL has bled into other areas.
And now we're recruiting at a really high level in Kansas City with Armand and Caden and Williams and Makai Miller. We've recruited Logan Reichert. Now we're recruiting the rural areas of Missouri, you know, at a really high level too.
From Union Station to the Gateway Arch.
Whether you're talking about Marvin Burks, Brady Cook, Cody Schrader, Mitch Walters, Luther Burden, Brett Norfleet.
This has been declared as Tiger Country.
It gets everybody excited, you know, whenever we go home or, you know, I go home, you know, fans are just excited because they have people to root for.
Recruiting this state all started with one goal years ago.
When we first got here, obviously we were adamant and still are adamant about recruiting the local area as hard as we possibly can, and you know, probably overextended ourselves.
Then that evolved to an even better goal.
It's been to the point where we're recruiting the right players.
And now 2024 really feels like the pinnacle of what some kids from the Show Me State can really do.
Well, you can see the impact on paper, folks. In the 2024 recruiting class, who are now a mix of freshmen and transfers, Coach Eli brought in 8 guys from the state of Missouri. In 2025, the Tigers have the 18th best class in the nation, and 4 of those guys are from right here. Now, I know it doesn't sound like a high number, but that includes some of the best talent in the state. So as Coach Drink looks for the right fit, like he mentioned, it's starting to get pretty lively out here, Kyle. I would say the seats are definitely starting to fill in. We got the intro video from the famous Spoon. We're hearing his voice all throughout Faroe Field. It's a sellout tonight. You know, a lot of people very excited for the season. I actually got to talk one-on-one with Mizzou Athletic Director Laird Beach about that very fact, just how much anticipation there is, and really the success of moving this game from a Saturday kickoff to a Thursday. That's been instrumental in the success of these openers.
Well, I think part of it is just that night game kind of atmosphere when you're able to build up the anticipation of the season and to get to start off like that, and then to get it done, get in there and have fun, and then be able to for folks around here to go to the lake and do other things, you know, for the holiday weekend. I think it just makes a lot of sense, and I know our fans, our people really enjoy that kind of atmosphere.
Well, Natalie, I'd say there might not be a unit with more excitement surrounding it than that Mizzou football wide receiver room.
I would definitely say so. We're going to have a lot more about them and some other units in the room that we haven't talked about, right? We're going to have more on that coming up after the break.
ABC 17 Storm Track weather can be heard on Zimmer radio stations like Classic Rock 96.7, KCMQ.
Take flight with Columbia Jet Center. Earn your private pilot's license at your own pace and on your schedule. We will help you meet all eligibility, flight time, and testing requirements in aircraft equipped with the latest modern avionics. Whether you're new to flying or looking to add a certification, Columbia Jet Center has an experienced team of flight instructors ready to assist. Learn more about earning your private pilot's license and our other areas of flight instruction at columbiajet.aero.
Experiencing a personal injury can feel like being caught in a relentless storm. Mounting medical bills, lost wages, and uncertainty. Your financial security is at risk. But there is a lifeline. Harper, Evans, Hillbrunner, and Nedemeyer is committed to securing more than just a big settlement. We will maximize your compensation by negotiating down medical bills and liens so your settlement goes into your pocket. Visit lawmissouri.com to find out how much your case is worth.
It's Customer Appreciation Month in August at Cleeks, and we would like to thank all of our loyal customers for their business and invite everyone to enjoy free ice cream every day at Cleeks all month long. Just $25 pays your first month's rent on an Ashley living room group or bedroom set, LG 4K TVs, or Whirlpool and Frigidaire appliances. Get up to 6 months, same as cash. Details at Cleeks.com. And at Cleeks, there's
no deposit, no credit, no need for a loan.
Cleeks, our family serving your family since 1956.
ABC 17 News is now available on any of these streaming services and devices. ABC 17 News, where the news comes first.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado LT when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. Visit your Heart of Missouri Chevy dealers.
Why does Lucas Kuntz keep losing campaigns? It's because of what he believes. Read his words. The wall at the Mexican border? Kuntz says no. Kuntz supports, quote, a path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants. He'd give them all kinds of benefits at taxpayer expense. Kuntz even says we should be encouraging more Chinese students to stay in the U.S. Really? It's nuts, but it's Kuntz.
I'm Josh Hawley, and I approve this message.
Guys, I don't know about you, I just can't stop smiling. It feels like football in here. The sun has gone down, the heat is not so intense. The crowd is lively, Kyle. We're finally getting so excited.
It's so loud in here. I mean, it is so exciting just to have football back here in Como. You know, I think you can tell this is going to be another sellout crowd right here tonight.
This is crazy. 6th straight sellout for Eli Drinkwitz and company. This has to fire the players up, especially a unit that really wants to be fired up, is trying to prove something to some folks. A defensive unit that is under new leadership this season, Kyle.
You know, that something to prove mindset really kind of fits that Mizzou defense this year. You know, new defensive coordinator Corey Batoon is coming in this year to try to really build on the momentum of that Tiger defense from last season. I mean, last year they were tied for the SEC lead in total takeaways, and also they were tied for 3rd in the SEC in sacks. So, you know, there's a very big mark that the Tigers are trying to live up to, but with all the veteran leadership that they brought in too, I mean, they seem poised to be able to do that.
They for sure do, and let's talk about another veteran leader. Brady Cook has been here for a minute. I feel like he's been a Tiger since I moved to Columbia. He's finally in his last season here at Mizzou. He says he's really taking it all in right now. You know, this is his last home opener. I don't know if you guys can believe that. Brady Cook's last home opener here. And what a journey he's had, you know, from not being the favorite of the fan base, from people wanting Sam Horn to start to now being the undoubted quarterback, people knowing that he can do this job. It's been a heck of a journey to watch from Brady Cook. One that's been really fun over the years, Kyle.
I mean, what a difference just a year makes. I mean, last year in that Kansas State game, Brady has talked a lot this offseason about how Eli Drinkwitz sticking up for him in that press conference really just boosted his confidence, and he's took off from there, and he's become one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC.
It's been really fun to watch. This all feeds into the anticipation, though, Kyle. This is probably, I was talking to Mike Kelly literally a few days ago. He was saying, he's been around for a while. Mike Kelly knows his stuff, right? He was saying this might be one of the most anticipated football seasons he can remember, just with the possibilities of a 12-team playoff. And you got to look at the weapons they have coming back to help get them there. The wide receiver room, much touted coming into this season.
Absolutely. There is so much talent and production coming back from that wide receiver room. Its top 6 wide receivers who saw the field last season are all back, and there's also plenty of young guys who seem poised to be able to take a step up this year. But more than just the numbers, have really built this unit into one of the most exciting in all of college football. $197 catches.
The wide receiver room has been incredible.
Nearly 2,900 receiving yards.
There's a lot of different skill sets, a lot of different body types.
19 touchdown receptions.
Very talented, as skilled as any group I've ever seen from 1 through 11.
Even elite moves.
Like, I always like to have fun with things. Like, if you're not having fun with it, like, why are you doing it?
Are returning to the MU receiver room.
There's a lot of talented guys, so it's just like working every day, keeping your head down, and just taking little details from the older guys and just putting it in your game as well.
When the curtain's pulled back, you see more than last year's numbers separate them from the pack.
That's the biggest thing that, you know, last year's team was able to do, was just down the stretch was play unselfish football.
It starts with a mindset.
Just knowing, like, nobody's spot is secure. You know, you got to come in and work every day.
A we versus me mentality.
Whenever someone makes a big play, I'm going to be the first one to cheer them on.
Not being afraid to wait your turn.
All the older guys that we've seen that's been around a lot help the younger guys. Like, we're just, like, looking at their, like, leadership, basically. So we're just waiting our turn and just seeing, like, going through their footsteps.
Every good room needs a strong leader to bloom.
I cannot say how fortunate we are for Theo Weiss.
The Oklahoma transfer has been a difference maker.
His maturity and wisdom in that room was really the glue that's brought us together. His presence, his ability to talk trash, be who he is, but also play to his role and get everybody else to do that cannot be overstated in the success that we've had.
Enforcing the standard.
For him to come back again this year, I think has really been the catalyst for the togetherness, the unselfish nature, the willingness to block down the field.
Encouraging others to help guide the ship.
I got to speak up a lot more. You know, I used to just sit back kind of, and it was up to like guys like Kiki or Barrett, but now I kind of got to be that guy.
I got to be a leader now. I'm no longer the young person in that group, so I got to help the younger ones out and help them understand and help them have fun and go out there and compete.
Finally, the nation's best.
Just turn on the tape. You can see it yourself.
In my zone, top forever. Always have someone
calm, quiet, then just gonna make a crazy catch.
Who's just different from the rest.
You can't put too many words on it. I don't know. He just Luther.
Gotta have it, and he gets it! Luther Burden a third!
Luther Burden led his team and most of the SEC in many stats in 2023.
Just kind of just taking it week by week, you know, try and find different ways to get better each and every day.
Showing the college football world the athlete and teammate he wants to be.
That's the biggest growth, is a great player who's very gifted and can change the game, but he's more concerned about the team.
The talent, the depth, the philosophy have built a unit that's got Tiger fans buzzing.
I just can't wait to go back out there and, you know, show why we're the best.
But the preseason praise, the numbers are not on the receivers' minds.
You know, we hear it. We don't really feed into it. Everything that matters for us is everything inside these walls.
History is.
My mindset on national championship.
I don't have any personal goal. I just want to win a natty.
Coming up, I'm tracking warm temperatures for the rest of this evening. Plus, we'll take a look at what to expect for tomorrow. The ABC 17 Storm Track Feature Track.
You know that guy? The one who's not afraid to ask the tough questions?
What goes into your decision making?
The guy who's looking out for your community?
Why was there no step taken?
Yeah, this guy, Lucas Geisler, only on ABC 17 News.
For over 30 years, Sticklin & Sticklin has helped thousands of clients with their personal injury cases.
We deal with insurance companies every day, fighting to get our clients the compensation they deserve.
Hi, I'm Charlie Sticklin.
I'm Sarah Sticklin-McDonald.
And I'm Marcus Bryant, left tackle at Mizzou.
Hiring the right injury lawyer could mean the difference between winning your case and fumbling it away.
Don't get sacked by the insurance companies.
Don't let the insurance companies push you around.
Sticklin & Sticklin, they've got your back.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. During Purple's Labor Day sale, save up to $1,000 on mattress and base bundles and get an instant gift. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
Stay ahead of mid-Missouri's changing weather with the ABC 17 Storm Track weather app. Rain or shine, you'll be the first to know. Download the free app today.
At Slim Chickens, we start every day fresh with all natural chicken tenders, hand-breaded with our famous southern spices, wings glazed with your favorite flavors, delicious sandwiches, salads, and wraps. Order online now. Visit us at our Columbia and Jefferson City locations.
For over 30 years, Sticklin & Sticklin has helped thousands of clients with their personal injury cases.
We deal with insurance companies every day, fighting to get our clients the compensation they deserve.
Hi, I'm Charlie Sticklin.
I'm Sarah Sticklin-McDonald.
And I'm Marcus Bryant, left tackle at Mizzou.
Hiring the right injury lawyer could mean the difference between winning your case and fumbling it away.
Don't get sacked by the insurance companies.
Don't let the insurance companies push you around.
Sticklin & Sticklin, they've got your back.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
You're home for high school football.
It's ABC 17 Sports Zone Football Friday.
From the tackles to the touchdowns, we're giving you all the highlights from your favorite Mid-Missouri teams.
ABC 17 Sports Zone Football Friday.
Only on ABC 17 News at 10 on KMIZ.
Where am I supposed to go from here? I have a pit in my stomach and I don't know what to do with it. My entire life I've been pouring into people. I have a history of being with men who aren't giving me everything that I need and deserve. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're watching ABC 17 News at 6:30 on KMIZ, where the news comes first.
This is always, I don't know if you guys...
Welcome back. We're about 10 minutes from kickoff here out at Faroe Field. Got the tailgates going right now, and it does look like people are starting to head into the stadium.
Yeah, I feel like just in the last 15 minutes, we've seen a lot of people file in behind us here. And I just want to point out, Jess, we saw a Mizzou Cybertruck earlier ride through here. You can't make this stuff up. So lots of dedicated fans out here tonight.
For sure, and it's starting to get a little bit cooler now that the sun is going down. We've got a little bit of a breeze, so things are going to be a little more tolerable. Definitely humid out here. Our temperatures are still in the 80s and 90s across mid-Missouri, as you'll see. And here, of course, we've got the fireworks going on here as the game is about to start. And you'll see on ABC 17 Storm Track Doppler radar, things are quiet tonight. So we're going to be tracking those warm temperatures. Here's what to expect for the rest of this evening. Temperatures here at 7 o'clock around 89. I'm going to be tracking temperatures staying in the 80s this evening, and we're looking at a mostly dry night. So we're not going to be worried about rain during this game. Here is our hour-by-hour rain forecast. Likely after midnight is when we would see any rain chance around Columbia, better chances during the day tomorrow. So we can look forward to a quiet evening here as we kick off at Mizzou. It looks like we're still going to be tracking some nice weather tonight, so it looks like folks are going to have a great evening. Sounds like stuff is starting to get going already.
Yeah, it was probably really loud behind us just now, but those fireworks were great. We've got the intros going. It's going to be a good time. Kickoff in about 10 minutes. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Lucas Coons. Before I led a police training team in Iraq, I trained with the Border Patrol at our southern border. I'm certified by the Border Patrol Tactical Unit. When those guys had a border solution, Josh Hawley rejected it.
It should be dead.
He said securing the border just wasn't his job. I know better. I'll fully fund and equip Border Patrol, shut down the flow of fentanyl, and end catch and release. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Lucas Kuntz, and I approve this message because I'll secure that border no matter who the president is.
There was a simpler time back then, and one of my happiest memories is of the times I spent with my father. Just the two of us. We'd go into town, walk through the store, and I'd have a million questions. Now it's my turn to bring those simpler days back. The same early mornings, the same childlike wonder, the same neighborly smiles. It's these simple moments that build our new memories together. And at Buckeye, we can explore the possibilities of a simpler life.
This segment of ABC 17 News is sponsored by Sir Dyke Yamaha. Boats, watercraft, motorcycles, and ATVs. All at SirDykeYamaha.com.
Got them deals you can't beat. Cleeks, got them deals you can't beat. Living room and bedroom set starting at $24.99 a week. A man at Washington drives a 75-inch TVs from $21.99 a week. Buy now retail or pay by the month or the week. Up to 6 months, same as cash and Cleeks. Cleeks.com. And at Cleeks, there's no deposit, no credit, no need for a loan. Tiger John Cleek Jr. Cleeks, got them deals you can't beat. Cleeks, got them deals you can't beat.
Experiencing a personal injury can feel like being caught in a relentless storm. Mounting medical bills, lost wages, and uncertainty. Your financial security is at risk, but there is a lifeline. Harper, Evans, Hillbrunner, and Nedemeyer is committed to securing more than just a big settlement. We will maximize your compensation by negotiating down medical bills and liens so your settlement goes into your pocket. Visit lawmissouri.com to find out how much your case is worth.
Get the latest alerts for your location with the ABC 17 Storm Track Weather app. You'll be the first to know when severe weather is on the way. Download the free app today.
Well, guys, I made my way out to the tailgates here, and it sounds like the team is running out on the field right now, so it's obviously a really exciting atmosphere out here. And are these fans going to get to expect a little bit of relief from this heat?
Well, the sun's going down, so that's really helping. We're feeling a little bit of that breeze, so it's going to be a good night, and we've gotten the worst of the heat out of the way for the week.
The atmosphere has just been great, Kyle, out here at the tailgates and seeing all the fans go in, and now the music and the fireworks. It is an exciting start to the season already.
You can definitely tell college football is back, and Como has been back in full swing. We got a lot more coming your way tonight. ABC 17 Sports Director Nally Jones is down on the field shooting your highlights tonight, and I'll have those for you tonight at 9 and 10. Be sure to tune in tonight, but for now, thank you for joining us.
You've been watching the ABC 17 Sports Zone Special Thursday night kickoff at the ZOU, presented by these fine sponsors.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Your policy's updated.
Because we know your house is where they're